Okay, alrighty. You guys are all here for my demo, right? Okay, this is very exciting. Brief little bit of history. We actually demoed a version of what we wanted to do at the last Coalesce show. After that, with Mark's support, I was able to get a small team together working on this. I'll speak as loud as I can. So, the whole idea behind this software is to make better connections between the people who are visiting, who are here from industry, and the students. I go to a lot of student shows. I always run into the same problem that I can't tell whose work I'm looking at. So it's up there, I like it, I'd like to talk to that person, but I just don't have a way of knowing who it is. Maybe it's yours, I don't know. So we've created a kind of a solution to this. So it's two things. The first part of it is just a really nice presentation of the work. You'll see we've got two modes for the software. One is a slideshow mode. If no one is interacting with the screens for a while, it'll go into slideshow mode and it'll cycle through showing a wide variety of the work. All right? So right here, I'm logged in as a student, and over here, I'm not logged in. So this is what the person visiting is going to see. So over here, now that I'm logged in, I have a couple of extra options here. I have one called My Meetings. I have another one called Screens Showing My Work. And then finally, I can see My Submissions. So if I click on My Submissions, well, I've only got the one because I'm not actually a student. But you can see a little view counter here. So this view counter actually updates in real time. So if the person's portfolio piece is being seen on any of the screens, or even viewed on someone's phone or one of the tablets that we have here, they'll see the view counter going up, and from this be able to get an idea of what their most popular pieces of work are. So this is a nice feature. The second feature I will show you is when I go to the Screens Showing My Work. When I click on it right now, it's telling me that my work isn't actually up on any of the screens right now. But let's say I'm someone from industry, and I've heard about this fantastic guy named Tim. So, first feature you should know about, all of the students are indexed in here, and you can search for them by name. So if I start searching for myself, there I am. Click on me, takes me right to my portfolio. So the first thing, if I go to take a look at this particular work, you see what happens here? So the second that I'm viewing this piece of work, the student who's looking at this, and I can show you, I picture most people will be viewing this on their phone. So I'm going to log in on my phone here. So here's the mobile version, right? So from here, same thing. If I go to Screens Showing My Work, well, there it is, right? So if anywhere around here my work's being seen, I can say, oh, it's at the north wall near Art Fundamentals. So, haha, you're looking at it. I can slide up and say, I see you're checking out this work. What do you think? This is my piece of work that I've done. You know, so you can sort of follow to where the action is. So this is a pretty nice feature. Now you'll see that as I leave, if you keep an eye on that, it disappears. So that's like instant. So it's all real time. So now here's the other feature. In here, there's a My Meetings button. And inside of here, this is like a meeting scheduler. So I've checked off that at 7 o'clock, I'm open to meeting anybody from industry. So because I've checked that off, this request meeting option comes up to the person who's viewing my work. So if they're interested in booking me in, they just tap on it. They select the 7 o'clock spot that I'm available at. Put in their name, put in their company if they wish, and now we can meet in the meeting area. And over in the meeting area, there's going to be another big screen that shows all the meetings that have been set up. I can actually show you what that looks like. Here, let me book a meeting. So keep an eye. If who wants to volunteer for a second here? Just keep an eye on this. Watch that screen, and watch what happens when I book you for this meeting. So my name is Tim Bott. My company, and this is my actual company, is named Oddly Studios, right here. And so keeping an eye on that? You got it, right? So if you just show your friends there, you have now the option of accepting or declining the meeting.
Should I accept it or decline it?
Decline.
Ah!
We want to see what happens.
Right. So then the screen we're going to set up near the meeting area, this is what it will look like.
Start arriving at the party soon. This is our first time at college. I don't want people to think we're weird.
Whoops. Lynn, check this out.
What did you do now?
Right?
It looks
So
like
here's all the meetings that have been set up for 6:30.
Ooh,
That's me.
upside roommate.
So down
It's
here,
demons, Sam. Demons.
if you hit the accept, then you should see it show up on the schedule here. Unless you already declined it.
So, if you want to schedule the meeting,
Yeah.
which one you go to again?
So for the industry person, the person who's going around seeing these screens, if they see that green button, it will be on the student's portfolio. So let me show you that. So let's do a typical scenario here. So I'm here, I'm checking out all of the student work. I think, oh, this looks pretty interesting. So I click through. Wow, this looks, you know what? This looks pretty good. Actually, I'm glad I picked this one. It looks nice. So down here, you can see how there's student name is here. If I click through to this, right here, if Kayla had checked off some meeting times to be available, I'd see that prompt that I could book one of those times to talk with her. Now, because she hasn't logged in and she hasn't checked off any boxes, nothing shows up here. But the second she does, she'll become available to book meetings.
All the students have been emailed the information to do this already, right?
Good question. So how do students get to this? It's senecacoalesce.ca. If they just this runs as a web application. We do have an iPhone and an Android application on the way, but they're in the app stores awaiting approval right now. But we've tested this across a wide variety of phones. It should run just fine through the browser on their phone.
So, have all these students have been informed that this app is running at this event?
Actually, no. So this raises an important point here, because like about half of the students went ahead and registered in the registration area and submitted portfolio pieces, but about half of the students were registered basically by their program coordinators in order to get their work here. So if someone approaches you saying like, oh, how do I log in? How do I book these meetings and so forth? Send them my way. I will log them in because I know all the passwords, and after that they'll be good to go. Yeah.
And where are you going to be hanging out?
Right around this area. And then also Devin, this person here, can also help. Devin is actually one of the co-developers, and there's one more guy, Adam Sullivan, that I want to give a shout out to because he did killer work on this project. That is the whirlwind tour of the thing. Now, I will be circulating around. If you have any questions, just ask me. If you want me to show you on the phone or demo it with you or help you with a student, that's what we're here for. This is our baby. So we're very proud of this piece of work. Yeah. So hopefully it does some good. All right. Thanks, guys. Okay, so I think what I got to do, Devin, is go around and give the descriptions to each of them, put them in the full screen mode with slideshow turned on, and then I guess we'll... Oh, geez! Yeah, I could take that. I appreciate your help, though.
No, I was just debating if I keep feeling, do I give it back to you?